What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to show you 20 different ways that you can make your life a little bit easier. That's right, folks. Here's 20 simple life hacks that are basically going to save you time and money. Shall we get started? Let's go. Now, before we get started, please hit that thumbs up button and please subscribe for more life hack videos and other things of interest. So, folks, what we have here is shoes, dryers, life hack. That's right, guys. If you want to clean your shoes and want to save those sneakers and not get them all smashed up, well, take a little string, tie it to one shoe, leave one shoe inside the dryer, leave the other one on the outside, and you'll be all set. It'll be nice and clean, and it won't get destroyed. Pretty cool. So, have a hanger laying around that's probably not in your closet? Well, hey, if you want to use it as a cookbook, go right ahead and try that. Or maybe you could use it for studying, because not everyone really uses cookbooks that much anymore anyway. So all you have to do is clip the two clips on the hanger onto the book or whatever you're using, and boom, hang it right up on a little cabinet door or something of that nature, and bam, there you go. Nice little life hack there for you. Now, I don't know how useful this really is, but it's pretty darn cool. Take any kind of Gatorade that you want. Usually these two particular ones work best, at least from what I found. And I put my cell phone under it, turn the light on, and boom, you got a cool little Gatorade lantern. That's something you can impress your girlfriend with. Or if you don't have a girlfriend, well, you probably still won't have one now, but at least it's still pretty cool. Maybe you can impress your family. I don't know. So, I don't know about you, but I have a ton of wires laying around my house, especially iPod wires and iPhone chargers. And, those things don't last very long. They get stretched, they get pulled. Well, all you have to do to make the life of the wire last a little bit longer is take a pen spring, take it right out of the pen, throw away the casing, and put that spring right on the wire on the other end, and you'll definitely preserve the life of your wires a little bit longer. Definitely a cool little life hack here, and it might just might work a little bit in your favor. That's right, folks. That's right. So this one right here is actually really, really cool. As we all know, if you have an iPhone, the speakers on there are definitely not the best. So what you can do to amplify the sound is you can actually just take an old toilet paper roll, cut it open, you'll put a slot on top, put your iPhone in there, take a couple of thumbtacks, and bam, right there, folks. You are all set and ready to go. Definitely pretty cool. It definitely amplifies the sound a little bit better. And I would recommend using it because I actually use this on a day-to-day basis when I'm at work. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have drank soda in the past, and sometimes you go to the supermarket and it's not refrigerated, which is usually the case in most cases in most supermarkets. So if you'd like to keep your drinks cooler, faster, when you get home, just take a wet paper towel, wrap it around your bottle or cans, put it into the refrigerator or freezer, and I guarantee you it is going to make your drink colder faster. I've done this several times because I have zero patience. So this actually works for me really, really well. And I'd recommend that you try it out. It's definitely a really cool one. It's going to be real colorful. I want you to be there. What movie is that from? Get 20 extra points in the comment section. Now, who doesn't like pancakes? Come on, we've all had pancakes at least one time in our lives, right? So, if you'd like to make perfect pancakes, boom, you can do this right here, guys. Take a old ketchup bottle, an old mustard bottle, something, make sure you clean it out nicey nice, and, bam, right here. You can make perfect pancakes. You can put whatever kind of mix you want. You can mix in really whatever, as long as it doesn't get clogged up in the top. Probably the best would be buttermilk pancakes, probably your best bet. And you can make perfect little circle pancakes. Impress your friends and family. Why not? So here's a nice little life hack here. If you have a shoe rack just kind of laying around and you're not really using your fancy shoes and whatever you would probably put in there, if you want to organize all your cleaning supplies, boom, hang them right on the back of a door just like that, and you'll be done lickety split. You'll be able to have everything all organized. You can grab that Windex, you could spray it on a wound, just like they did in my big fat Greek wedding. Never seen it? You should probably check it out. So here's something you can do. We all have tons of wires laying around, like I said earlier. You can always get an old shoebox and a bunch of old toilet paper rolls. Make sure everything is all nicey and clean. And you can use this to organize all of your wires, because now that we're in the digital age, we have so many things just hanging around. I mean, why not, right? Right? Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? But yeah, seriously, folks, this is definitely a cool little life hack to make things a little more interesting for you. So, how many of you guys are coffee drinkers out there? I am for sure. But you know what the thing is? Sometimes coffee is just a little too hot. I know Dunkin' Donuts coffee, especially, when you get that, is piping hot, and you might as well kiss your tongue goodbye. That'd be pretty amazing if you could actually kiss your tongue goodbye. But definitely try this out. Take a bunch of coffee before you throw it away, if there's anything left. Put it in an ice cube tray, put it in the freezer, and then when you want to cool down your coffee, instead of diluting it with water, you're actually just adding to the coffee because you have coffee ice cubes. So it's definitely pretty darn cool. I'd recommend trying that out. So over here, I am not a big fan of flip-flops, but in case you are, this is definitely something that you can do to preserve the life of the flip-flops. Bread clips, those really come in handy, guys. You can definitely use the bread clips from old bread bags and put that right on the little stub on the bottom of the flip-flop, and it'll definitely help protect the flip-flops from falling apart a lot sooner. Now, I know flip-flops aren't that expensive, but we're all trying to watch our pennies these days, and why not try and preserve them a little longer? The bread clip will not be seen by many people because it's going to be on the bottom of the flip-flop. And if you want to make it last a little longer, you can put a little bit of super glue or Gorilla Glue or whatever you got, and it'll definitely make things last a little bit longer. So that's definitely something kind of cool to check out, and I would definitely recommend it. I'd recommend all of these, to be perfectly honest with you. So let's go on to the next one. Now, we all know we've gotten electronics from a store, and you bring them home, and you paid for it. Hopefully, I'm hoping you paid for it. And you try and open it, and it's impossible to open because they basically lock it up like it's gold, whether it's walkie-talkies or batteries or really anything. They put those packages so darn tight, you just can't get them out, and you're going to ruin your nails, or if you're a girl or whatever. And the easiest way to open them is with a can opener. Put it right on the edge, keep twisting it, it'll take it right off. It's definitely pretty cool. So this one I thought was actually very useful, and I used this one today. Take the carabiner off of your keyring, and you can put grocery bags on there, and if your carabiner has a little cushion on there, it definitely makes it a little easier. So you're trying to carry a whole bunch of grocery bags and you don't want to make 60 trips back and forth to your car or whatever you're doing. This will definitely help with that. So I would recommend it. You can put at least 4 or 5 bags on there depending on the weight. I would suggest double bagging your bags to not have any issues with that. But this is definitely a pretty nifty little life hacko. Oh man, I'm really bad at this, aren't I? But I'm having a good time doing it. So let's go on to the next one, shall we? Now, I don't know how many of you guys are into eating hard-boiled eggs. I've been trying to eat pretty healthy lately. I've been doing a low-carb diet at the moment, and I have been eating hard-boiled eggs, but they are a pain in the ass to open because the shell cracks all over the place. It makes a huge mess. But if you would like to help not have that issue and be able to crack the eggs open easily without making a huge mess, put a little bit of baking soda, shown on the screen, into the mix when you're boiling them, and it'll make opening up the eggs a lot easier. This is definitely very cool. I've done this myself several times, and it works every single time. So if you have a lot of t-shirts like I do, stack them vertically when you're in your drawers over here so you can know exactly which shirt is which. It definitely makes organizing your shirts and clothes a lot easier. That's right, folks. This is definitely something I would recommend. It makes things a heck of a lot easier, especially if you're in a rush like I always am in the morning. I would really recommend doing this. So, I'm sure we've all used a blender at least once in our life, and we know that cleaning a blender is a pain in the ass. So, if you would like to make things easier for yourself, when you want to clean it, just put soap and water into the blender and blend it. Yeah, never thought of blending the soap and water, right? Well, it'll get all the nooks and crannies, get everything nice and clean, and you won't really have to be sitting there scrubbing. The blender will do the work for you. Pretty cool. Now, as you can see, this was the thumbnail of the video. You can use bread clips, once again, not only to fix your flip-flops and preserve the life, but you can use them to organize your wires that are near your computer or behind your television or whatever. You can see on the screen that they're labeled monitor, power, and so on and so forth. Instead of throwing those bread clips away, why not actually use them to make your life a little bit easier? I mean, hey, why not, right? So, definitely a cool little life hack for you right there. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. So, guys and girls, we've all used a can to drink soda or juice or something, and we always throw the can away, but why are we doing that? We can take the tabs right off the top of them. Instead of flinging them at our friends at the lunch table, we can actually use those in our closets to put additional hangers. That's right, you can hang up the regular hanger on the pole, and then you can use the little soda tab at the end point of the hanger where it's all bent like a question mark, and you can put another hanger right on there. It'll definitely help you organize your closet a little bit better, and you'll be able to have a good time with that. So, I'm sure we've all scratched a wooden floor or the bottom of a chair, and shockingly enough, you can use a walnut shown on the screen here. All you have to do is rub it onto the scratch, and I couldn't tell you how exactly it works, but it fills in the scratch, and you'll be all set and good to go. Pretty amazing. Definitely try this one out. And finally, folks, we all have TVs, and if we don't, we've had one at one point, and we've had multiple remotes. How many times do those things get lost in the cushions, under the couch, under the chair? The pet, your dog or cat grabs it or whatever. Well, not to fret, folks. Put a little piece of Velcro on the back of the remote and put the other piece on the side of your TV or on your coffee table, and boom, every time you're done with the remote, just slap it on there and you'll always know where your remote is. So, I mean, it doesn't really get much better than that, folks. It really does not. Seriously, folks, try it. But anyway, guys, that is the conclusion of this video. I hope you found it helpful. So these were 20 simple life hacks to make your life a little bit easier and maybe save you some money in the process. So I'll be uploading a lot more videos like this, so I urge you to subscribe. It's free. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. That would be so awesome if you did. And please hit that like button down below, the thumbs up. It's free to do that, so I would also recommend doing that. Alright, folks, so please subscribe, like, and share. Let's try and get a few thousand likes on this video, because I know we can. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. I hope you found this to be helpful. Take care. Subscribe. Lots more to come in the future. That's right, folks. Thanks for watching. Peace, and please subscribe.